Alright, so welcome to Marvel Millennium, where I am playing every Marvel game between 2000 and 2009, the first decade of the new millennium. Will I go past that? We'll see. But right now, looking at the 43 games that came out between 2000 and 2009 based on Marvel properties. That's not counting duplicates on just different consoles, mobile games on the phone, and a couple of games that are basically impossible to find right now. But the other 43, still quite a lot left. This time, number 4 is Blade. For the PlayStation, there was also a Game Boy Color version that I'm not going to be playing at this moment, but just going to do the PlayStation version. Got a couple of versions of the box art here. This big one is from the PAL region, looks like, so that's going to be a lot of European and Asian countries that I guess got this box art, which is looks like a picture of a promo photo of Wesley Snipes from the Blade movie. Whereas the little one on the side here, let me see, I can. This one is clearly a 3D model of Wesley Snipes, not an actual photo of him, and that does not look great. any any box art from this time that uses like 3D models of the characters in the game tends not to age super well. Uh, One of the more egregious examples is Shadow. No, sorry, not Shadow of the Colossus. Ico, the prequel to Shadow of the Colossus, which had two versions of box art, and the American version was very ugly. Had just this little CGI boy from the game on it that does not look good, versus some overseas versions of the box which looked like a piece of art that still holds up. Um, Speaking of prequels, though, this Blade is a prequel to the movie Blade that it is based on. It is not a direct adaptation of the movie, even though it is a tie-in, which makes this the second movie tie-in I've covered so far. The first one being X-Men Mutant Academy, which I had not even heard of before playing it for this, but that was released for the X-Men movie. Whereas this came out a couple years after Blade. This was not like a promotional tie-in. This was after the fact. Blade came out in 1998, Blade the movie, and the video game was 2000. Um, Look at some. One second. Some reviews of the time. Don't want to, spoil too much of the plot for myself. Blade versus vampires, about what you would expect. Um, the game was not super well reviewed at the time. There is some disparity between the Game Boy Color version and the PlayStation version, which is kind of split, honestly. Like Game Boy Color version had a few reviews that were 7 out of 10 versus some that were 3 out of 10. The PlayStation kind of more middle of the road all the way across. Not no sevens, no threes. There's a 3.5 and there's a two out of 5 stars, but most of them are like 4.5 to I guess mostly 4.5 to 5, with some 3-star out of 5 reviews. Not great. It seems like in general the Game Boy Color was better received, but neither of them was an extremely popular game. So I'm guessing this PlayStation version probably not going to be great. It's probably going to be comparable to Spider-Man, the last game I played, which I can appreciate the kind of adventure game that they were at the time, but it just doesn't hold up super well for like modern games, modern audiences. Sorry, one sec. But yeah, based on screenshots from the game, looks like a similar quality to uh, Spider-Man early 2000s 3D graphics. Hadn't quite mastered realistic environments or character models yet, which arguably is pretty recent. Hello there. I don't think we're on too much of a delay here. Just a few seconds. Sorry, one moment. Okay. Yeah. So, but I have not played this at all. I would say I didn't know this game existed, but really, you pick uh, any Marvel movie especially. There's probably a game that came out around at the same time that was made to be a movie tie-in. Um, so this will be, like I said, the second one based pretty directly on a Marvel movie. It's also going to be the second, single-player story-based game. Should be. Just looked this up. According to How Long to Beat, the game is about 4.5 hours for the main story on average. Anywhere between 3.5 and 5.5, really. And speedruns have it as low as about like 45 minutes. I haven't played this game, so I'm not expecting a speedrun level time. But I am probably going to play it on an easier difficulty. Because as I discovered with Spider-Man, playing these games from this era, older games in general, they do have typically a difficulty curve, but that's not even always intentional. I think they did tend to make games more difficult back in the day, but this was more a case of, well, there was a glitch I ran into and that just kind of messed everything up. But just general quality of life, like if there is a glitch, or if you save at the wrong moment, or if you're just not used to this kind of control scheme, you can get stuck in places very easily. So in the case of Spider-Man, a chase with Venom just kind of became impossible for me to do because there was what seemed like a bit of a glitch that made me crawl onto the wall, and that just put me at a disadvantage every time, and it was just not feasible to continue, so I had to switch to an easier difficulty. So if that is an option here, I will be doing an easier difficulty. Now this menu screen is insane. This is wild. Presumably that's blood, just rippling endlessly, as well as some symbols on the right that just kind of look sort of like Art Deco, retro futuristic news Chiron. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, I did not click anything, so it's probably going into just a preview of. Oh, and there we go. Had that hidden. So yeah, that's an example of what the gameplay will be like, I guess. Looks very dark, just in color. Yeah, sorry. Here's the menu I was describing. Just a rectangle of blood that is. It looks like it's a chocolate fountain, just kind of bubbling. It's a little grim. I want to look through some of the other stuff here. Character files, which we have on Blade and Whistler, but nothing past that. Those aren't unlocked yet. So, game volume a little loud compared to Whistler. Thank you. This does seem like just like a louder game that just happens sometimes. Um, how is that? Can you still hear the? Maybe that could be it. They were probably not, you know, taking super good care to make sure sound mixing was perfect, or at least didn't have like a regulated, just like a shared metric of how loud everything needed to be. I hope that's better. Let me know if it's still not. Oh, now it's too quiet. How about that? Somewhere in between. And I can keep adjusting. You don't have to say it's good just because I've already done it a couple times. Nice, that's a good level. Best so far. Alright. Well, let me know if I need to change it further. Oops. Where did the chat go? There we go. Okay. So character files. Let's see what we got here. Okay, come on. I have the, so this is, original PlayStation, which does not have dual analog sticks by default. Those were introduced later on in the same console generation, I think, but at least for this emulator, it's just a D-pad instead of a left stick, but I have my left analog stick mapped to it, which means navigating menus sometimes kind of goes too hard. It's like it's a little extra sensitive, or, if I'm not moving the stick exactly to the left or to the right, it will be off a little bit. But character file on Blade. Blade is the Daywalker, a half-vampire, half-human hybrid who has inherited the strength of the undead, but not their weakness to sunlight. Unfortunately, he also suffers from the vampiric thirst for blood, a craving only assuaged by regular doses of serum, a chemical substitute provided by his mentor and friend Abraham Whistler. Blade has a sworn oath to kill all vampires in retribution for the fate inflicted on him when his pregnant mother was vampirized by Deacon Frost. And if you've seen the movie, Deacon Frost is Stephen Dorff's character, the big bad of the movie. So I assume I won't be finding and killing him in this game, since he has to make it to the movie, which takes place later. Whistler. Abraham Whistler is Blade's partner in the ongoing war against the undead. Whistler lost his family to a vampire attack many years previously, and has since waged his own vendetta against them. He first met Blade as a confused adolescent feeding off derelicts. Seeing a possible ally, Whistler took him in and taught him the ways of the vampire hunter. A run-on sentence at the end there. Yeah, Whistler is Chris Christopherson's character in the movie. Let's see, Vampire Files, a lot not unlocked yet, but we do have the House of Erebus. The ruling council of the vampire nation, the House of Erebus encompasses all 11 pureblood tribes of the undead. Presided over by the wise and ancient Dragonetti, the house provides guidance and government to all vampires on Earth. That's nice. Nice little... you're a vampire, you're in the Union. Like, seems like they take care of each other. Special files, nothing. Oh well. Don't want to mess with the options. Don't want to roll credits, because I haven't beaten it yet. Okay, so just a normal and hard difficulty. So, I'll be doing normal, because there's not an easy version. Doesn't need to be anything special, just need to make sure this will save to the fake memory card. I did also have some save issues with Spider-Man, so hopefully don't run into that again. Gloomy.
It's another rainy night in the big city, folks, which takes us into 2 straight weeks of wet weather. And the bad news is there's more to follow. Yes, sir, this is regular monsoon season we got here. Still, with this rain keeping the streets clear, there should be less of the gang activity that has been plaguing the south side lately. Incidentally, and to repeat what was said earlier in our broadcast, the police department have issued a statement formally offering a reward for any information regarding the recent spate of mutilation murders send you back to Jill in the studio. Let's get this bird back to Earth, Phil. It's too damn rough of you tonight.
Alright, so Blade just riding around under a news chopper. I guess that's when you don't have a Batmobile, you know, you make do.
Whistler, you out there?
Loud and clear. By the magic of GPS tracking, I'd place you at the transport terminal, south side of 14th and Wesley. Did Sir enjoy his flight?
The cabin service was lousy. Where did your contact place the Von Espers?
Nested up at the waterfront, somewhere in the warehouse district. You'll need to get on the docks. After that, it's a straight run.
Anything else I need to know?
I've got your back. I'll contact you when you're nearing the target.
Immediately pulls out his gun. Okay. I don't want to turn off hints because I don't know what the controls are, so... Blade just rotates around with his gun. Okay, so this is kind of tank controls. You move, you look left and right, and then he moves forward always. To target an opponent, hold R2, release and press R2 to switch to next target. To attack your opponent, press X while holding R2. Which is, you know, R2 is almost always going to be shoot in any game today with a gun. So funny that that's a little backwards. Nothing to lock onto now. I don't. Okay. So yeah, already right off the bat, not going to be the best controls. I guess. Oh. Okay, so when someone's glowing green, I guess that means I've targeted them. Oh. Looks like it just gave me another hint, but I missed what it said. Oh, okay, he was down but not out. Okay. I hope this isn't too dizzying to watch, because it's a little bit to play, just the way he spins around is not very fluid. To change ammunition, hold down L2 and use the left and right directional buttons to choose the desired ammunition. Release L2 to select the ammunition. What kind of ammunition do we have? Carbon. Standard, so I'm gonna... Oh, and I've got my sword. I was gonna say, it looked like I was gonna run out of ammo soon. Looks like a little stamina bar on the left, maybe. Goes down when I swing my sword. Can I... Nope. Square just puts away the sword so that I can use my fists. Circle to kick. Ah, triangle to jump. I was wondering if I'd be able to jump. Hopefully there's not too much active platforming in this, because that's not gonna go well for me. Easy enough. Don't seem to need to reload. Well, I'll try to get out of here without dying. To activate a switch button or lever, stand in front of it and press X. Hopefully that means pressing X without aiming. Can't accidentally shoot my gun, because not a lot of ammo so far. Oh, hello. Okay, well. Humans are weak to bullets. Time your shots for critical hits. Game over. Yeah, guess I did die. So, that'll be the last time, though. Starting fresh. Can I skip this? Yes. Okay, and it's going to give me the same tips again. I am noticing, I didn't notice before, that up in the top right, looks like when I'm targeting someone, it does show their health, which is that's nice. It's something I've seen plenty of recent games not have any version of. Guess I'll go through here again, since that did seem to be something. Tap L2 to reload at any time. Okay, so that's what I missed. And that's the same button to switch weapons, but just tap it to change ammunition. Yeah. Some money. Did we establish, are these guys supposed to be vampires? Or am I just shooting some security guards? Okay, I can shoot even without aiming, so gotta be careful of that. Trying to spin around before the guy can come up behind me. Come on. This is... He's just gonna kill me. Okay. Yeah, I would like to keep my health high under attack. This is already an inauspicious start. I do have a bit of an idea. Not that. None of this was the idea. This was not my plan. My idea was going to be get past this early, easy part and then do a save state on the emulator so that I can just load it back in and cut a little bit of time out. But I don't want to do that when I have a bad start to the run, which I just have, so if I die again... Really, like, they didn't tell me anything about how to take a sword out, they just want me to know how to fight this guy immediately. Alright, that went better. This door won't open, so just holding that guy. He was just waiting in his little hallway cell. Alright. Gotta say, I don't think this is quite as good as the movie so far. Sure, we can. Oh wait. Sure, we can save. Why not? Oh, and it's just go back. No, this is not where I came from. Okay, looks the same. If there's anyone in here, they're gonna just ambush me like that. Yeah. Come on, move. And the gun does not work well against that guy. Will it take me back to the save point? Let's see. So at least we don't go all the way back. Okay. Well, that works, I guess. Would like to find some more health. There's the other kind of bullet. More of it. Hopefully it does more damage than regular bullets. Health booster, that's good. What kind of building? Yeah, I don't know. Some sort of kind of industrial cargo shipping yard, it looks like, I would guess. I don't know. Okay, I cannot see very well, so this is... Yeah, that's what I would expect to happen when I can't see the around the corner. This is similar control style to like the early Resident Evil games. Especially when I got up to that second floor where it's like a fixed camera. Wasn't even behind me over the shoulder anymore. I'm just trying to get close enough for that. Oh, nope, he's still up. Okay. I don't... like... This is not a... It's not a robust combat system. Yeah. It's, definitely feeling some of that nostalgic frustration. You know, there's... I don't mind a game with a challenge. I've liked some of the Soulsborne type games. I have the smallest sliver of health. You can barely see it in the bottom left corner there, just like a red hair. So I'm sure this will go great. Surprise. Yeah, like I like some of the challenging fighting games. I mean, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a very hard game at times. But, you know, there's a difference between a challenge and this is just made to not really work. You know, whether that's intentional or not, you know, I'm not trying to disparage the video game creators. I'm sure they did what they could at the time, but like this isn't a very fluid system. Simon's Quest. I am not immediately familiar with that, but I do recognize the name. That does sound like it would be a Castlevania, one of those series. But I have not played it. But I assume it's similar. Punishing. Wasted a bullet. Oh, come on. I'm thinking I maybe should actually start over. Because I was able to get past the first couple of guys without getting hurt at one point. So I'm going to quit and try to get to this save point without getting hurt. And then do the save state like I said, so then it'll make this overall easier. Go ahead and skip this, we've already seen it. Skip that. Proceed with caution, yada yada yada. Loading. I'm just gonna go ahead and, because this guy can give me some trouble. Saving real quick. Oh, well, not this guy. Forgot about him. Actually, I'll leave that health item there just in case I do need it when I come back down from this. Take the sword out. Spin around to get ready for him. Alright, looked like maybe he was hurt by like the backswing of the sword too, which wouldn't necessarily expect them to account for, but I guess that's just... maybe they just, the hitbox took the sword no matter where it was. Since I'm doing okay, I don't need to do another save state, I can just save right here. Oops. Keep expecting X to be the confirm button, but it is not always. Easy to get caught on the corners, which is, yeah, you know, not super fun. Let's try to shoot the one guy first. How's that? So he turns red when I aim at him. Is that indicating to me that the gun would not be super effective against him? That's an interesting way to show that. Like if in case the carbon handgun bullets work better is, I don't know, unclear. Maybe if I stand here, I can kind of see them. Looks like they don't know that I'm here even, they're just kind of walking into each other. Don't know if I can aim at them until I come all the way up. Okay, well. Maybe I can lure him out. Well, alright. So what I'm gonna do now... Was that a health kit? It isn't, it is a med kit. Didn't seem to do much for me. Is there a... inventory? No, these are just key items, it seems. Don't know... I don't know. I'm not sure if there's a way to use medkits or if I did heal a little, but it didn't seem like I healed any. I'm going to run back to where that other health kit is that I left there. And just use it now, or run over it now at least. See how much that gives me. Come on. Okay, yeah, that did not give me anything, so I don't know how to use health. Ah, there we go. Is it? Still don't know what to actually press to use it. Ah, there we go. Okay. And I've got health booster. I didn't even realize that was a separate thing, so I wonder if that gives me more health temporarily. I'm not sure, but alright, I have figured out how to use it. I have to like hold down L1 to cycle through items I have, and then while holding L1 press X, and that uses the item that is currently selected. So I at least know how that works, even though the game did not tell me that. I also have $6 apparently that I'm just looting from the people I'm killing. Oh, hello. What are you wearing? Is that a camouflage vest? Huh. Oh, hello. Okay, so train station lends itself to the just kind of cargo yard theory, I guess, whatever you want to call that. Oh, hello. Is he in the train? He is. I cannot imagine what hard difficulty is like. I feel like you have to like very carefully plan everything, every step. There's another save spot. Where am I going? Is this the right way? Impossible to know. Whoa! He doesn't seem to think so. That's not great. The health kit, medikit. Who are these guys? I wonder. Genuinely no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going. Another health booster. Yes, kind of looked like a liquor bottle. Oh. That's one of the guys that does not take well to to guns. Those kind of weapons. I know words. Still gonna use the medkits when I got them, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, lots of surprises. Guys around every corner. I'm supposed to turn off the power, maybe? Take out my sword so I don't just... Oh, turning on the power. Okay. Now what? Do I go back to those red lights and destroy them? Do I activate them a second time? Didn't let me press it like a button. Don't seem to need to destroy them. The controls are delightful. They're not really. I lied. Just missed that. Couldn't go that way. Go ahead and save it again, manually. Oops. No longer visible on the... There we go. Okay. Looks like the same button I pressed last time. No one jumping out from behind me this time. Alright. At least I seem to have perfect accuracy at any range as long as I can see them. Oops. Energy drink. For stamina, maybe? Ooh. Okay, why don't you come out here then? That's what I thought. Okay, I used a health booster and it just kind of seemed to give me health, but I don't know if that's different from a medikit. Maybe medikit does more? I don't know. Come on. Guess I should change weapons because I don't have a lot of bullets in that other gun, or in the other ammo type. Flammable. That's probably fine. Oh! Can't come at someone in a same room with a save spot. That's just rude. It's supposed to be a safe space. Now I noticed that the bigger type of guy that I wasn't able to take down with a gun, and this guy, I'm guessing those are specifically vampires because their bodies are disappearing. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can use my hands, I forgot. But maybe does less damage, I assume. little secret. I think the game still never actually told me how to jump. I just kind of had to figure that out, along with changing weapons, using items, what the items do. No space for item. Well then, so I can only hold 3. That's not very much. But more reason to use them and not try to save them up. Picking up a health booster is, interestingly, the same sound as cocking a gun. We both missed each other there for a second. Oh, come on. I assume I can make it like that, but... maybe not. If I wait until I'm, like, basically off of the crate, maybe... oh. Hey, but right, I don't have space for it. We just discussed this. Of course. But I know I can get it, if I really want to. Now, is that... are we inside, or is that the night sky? Because I'm pretty sure it was raining at the start of the game. I am getting farther, that is true. Such a perfect accuracy handgun. And apparently silenced, because none of them hear it when I shoot one of their friends. How about now? See, with like doors like this, I don't know if that's saying, you know, here's a bound of the level, you just can't go through here, or you're not supposed to go through here, meaning in video game language, that's where I need to find out how to go. I'm hoping it's literally, don't worry about it, you're not supposed to go here. Alright, next to climb the ladder. And, well, there you go. Just had to find the way to open it. Now, those look like vampires, if I'm figuring out the enemy type right, which means maybe this other type of gun will work on them. I can maybe try that out. Okay, they're not going to come to me. There he is. It does do more damage, but not as much as the sword. That's simpler. Yeah, it turns out if they have a melee weapon, it's just easier for me to use mine. Keeps it simple. Oh, am I going into the sewer? And did that box explode when I touched it with my sword? Okay. Oh, I was expecting a loading screen. Didn't think it was actually gonna be continuous. Still, not a loading screen, just loading. Oh, it does say danger explosives, so I guess I did blow it up. Transshipco. Good for them. Yeah, I mean, the loading times have been fine so far for, like, actually within the level. We'll see how, like, at the end of the level or, like, you know, they'll use cutscenes to mask loading times when they can. Come on, turn. Okay, no room for a health booster, then I will use it. Currently at 5. Yeah, it just seems like a health booster just gives you some health. Medikit gives you more. Who? Where are you? Okay, seriously, who's shooting at me? Are they above me? Am I missing? Oh yeah, he's aiming up. Don't know if I'm hitting. Oh. Oh, no. Guess it was just that guy. Yeah, go ahead, get a snack. I doubt you'll miss... Well, I just picked up a laser transformer, so, I guess some interesting things are happening here, but I don't think you'll miss too much. I don't even have any lasers to transform. Oh god, it's gonna make me fall. Just the bad controls. Oh, well, maybe I'm supposed to. Yeah. A lot of explosives at Transshipco. Ooh, do I need to... Aha. What a realistic explosion, just that kind of fuzzy yellow glow. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that the sword gets a pretty big hitbox because I can kill people that are behind me. Or at least, you know, mostly behind me, passing behind me. Don't even know what I'm gonna do with all this money. This $143 that I have picked up from these security guards. They're just are they just trash can fires? They look like explosives. You know what? It's been a little while. This would be a good time to save it again. should show back up. There we go.
Yeah.
You're nearly there now. Business is gonna pick up real soon.
Anything I should watch for?
Keep your eyes open for the Vine Esper leader. Big bastard, so I hear. Vicious, too.
Okay, I'll take it from here. Only break silence if you need to.
Check.
Sorry, is there a dog? Did I miss the dog? It sounded awful. This music kind of reminds me of something from GoldenEye. Keep instinctually pressing the right trigger to attack. But that is not how you attack. Welcome back. I hope it's a delicious ice cream cone. What flavor is it? What am I missing? Vanilla with Choco. Sounds like a good mix. Oh. Okay. It's a bit dark. Doesn't exactly help with navigation, but could be worse. Like it wouldn't lock onto him for some reason. Not great. Thankfully, I've got the maximum allowed amount of medikits. Ooh, hello? Large serum. We already learned that serum is what he calls the stuff that he has to eat or, consume to stave off the bloodthirst. So, sorry, puppy. Gee, I think I'd be real gruesome with the blood puddle. It's not the puppy's fault, he doesn't know any better. Yes, use resupply point. Okay, and I can use it multiple times? Alright, I'm no longer feeling too bad about... Or, I mean, not even bad, but like... I was worried this was going to be excessively hard, but it is giving me enough, like, resources that, now that I've got the hang of it, I can survive these encounters pretty well. It's been a little while since I died. Now that I've got the idea and I've gotten some health items that I can use to stay alive, where I'm, you know, it's at least to the point where I'm not running out of a health item constantly. I've got more than I need. Another save point. See, pretty quick loading. All in all, I can't see. Okay, intentional.
You got that shipment loaded yet? Yeah, man, ready for transit. I took a sneaky peek inside. You tripping? You was told no looking. Shit, we all were. You know who we're working for, man. The Palatine do not screw around. Last guy that pissed them off found floating in the East River. They find out, they're not gonna fire your ass. You'll be a dead man. Hey, the edge of the crate was loose, so I had to bang it down, you know. Just say I caught a glimpse inside. And? And nothing. I didn't see jack, man. Some evil freaking shit in there, though. Stink made my eyes bug out on me. I didn't want to stay near it any longer than I got to. Bad vibes in a box, man. You do the job and split, huh? Nope, I didn't even close it up. Hell, let some other sucker do it. I'm out of here anyway. Yeah, you take care, man.
Well, he's gonna get fired. This isn't going back the way I came, is it? Whoa. Okay, what the hell? What's happening? What just happened? That did not seem consistent with where I was. Also, okay. Those resource points, that's where I spent my money. I don't know how much each use of it was worth. This is why I changed my sword when I pressed the button. But I only have $4 now, and I know I had more than that before. So I guess I spent money on the resources. I'm just trying to skip the cutscenes, and it's making me shoot my gun. Okay. Camera's getting choppy. Okay, so multiple directions, it's just a loading scene into a new area. I'm a little confused on what's happening here. Okay, I'm on a boat. Like, I feel like I've walked into a different level. Is that... Okay. What? I do not know what's going on here. Small serum gave me more stamina, it looked like. Oh, he's still alive. Yeah, I guess cafeteria is staffed by knife-wielding zombies? I don't know if they're supposed to be like vampire thralls or something. Gun doesn't do that much damage to them. Knocks him down at least, so that's something. No space for item. Zombie chefs. Now, do they just always get back up after a certain amount of time? Or just the once? Got full health again. I don't care for that. Just a ninja in the bathroom. Yeah, it feels like I walked into a bonus level. More buttons to press, maybe. Console has no power. Okay, wow. Lovely. Just gonna backtrack, see if I can get back to the warehouse. Can I? Perhaps not. So I guess I've made my choice to be in the boat level now. I'm just gonna not deal with them if I don't have to. Shotgun shells. Well, I don't have a shotgun yet. I don't like that. I don't like these guys. At least the rain stopped. That's true. I don't know what my goal here is, what I'm accomplishing. It seems like it would want me to turn the power on to make that switch from earlier do something, work. Oops, did not mean to use the serum, meant the health booster. But let's see, what is this? Press that button. No. More zombies on the boat. Is there a generator to activate? Alright, now they're probably going to get back up. Here's a switch. The switches don't all, you know, make themselves readily apparent. There's a shotgun. Yeah, alright. I'll take a shotgun. Well, it's slow, and seems to deselect them after I hit them, so that cost me some health. It does have some knockback, though. It's like I have to re-aim after every shot. Alright, well I turned the generator back on, so hopefully I can... Can I use this? take the stairs back up to the top. I think it was the top, right? Here we go. More shotgun shells. And I pressed the button that just opens the door that's all the way back down there. Okay, well. Hello. Boat ninjas, and it was in the same room as one of these zombies. They were just chilling out together, I guess. I feel like the game is maybe slowing down slightly. Maybe just because he was doing a lot of jumping. Not trying to back into the zombie room. Not exactly, at least. Okay, so maybe they are fighting. Alright, he took care of him for me. Thank you, zombie vampire thrall. Just gonna scooch past you. Oh, come on. You stay there. Just so many boat ninjas. This boat is filthy with ninjas. Ciantetto glyph. I don't know what that is. Silver nitrate shotgun shell. I didn't say I wanted to jump down. Hello. This might be the boss who I was told to beware of. But silver nitrate shotgun shell did a decent amount of damage, so... So does he. Okay, he can do a lot of damage very fast, actually. Alright. A fast-moving boss is frustrating to deal with. Okay. Yes, hello. It's frustrating to deal with in a game that has these tank controls, because to keep distance, you have to face away from them, and to attack them, you have to face them. So it's always a process of, you know, getting far enough away from them to turn around and shoot. And then turning back around to run away again before they can get to you. Because backing away, it's pretty slow. Is that glyph or whatever I got? Actually. Okay, it's in the inventory, as well as the laser transformer, neither of which have been mentioned or used at all, so I do wonder if they're just random collectibles. Maybe they have... I'm going to save again real quick. Maybe they have some sort of Easter egg value for fans of Blade comics or the movie. I doubt the movie had all that many artifacts and key items that could be turned into a whole inventory of collectibles. they don't actually seem to be relevant to the game as of yet. I wonder if shotgun shells or carbon bullets will do more against him. See, in this case, I'm kind of like going as far as I can before turning around so that I can already be moving and see how close he is behind me. Just like a quick attack. Now you can hear, I don't know if you can hear him, but he sometimes does a melee combo and you can kind of hear his fists whipping through the air. And so that's a sign that I have like maybe a couple of seconds to attack him. Go ahead and health booster while I'm not at full health. Need him to do his melee combo. Give me a second to attack him. But I don't want to get hit by it in the process. I'll switch to shotguns because this isn't very much an effect. Seem to have a little bit of a knockback effect. Like it stunned him for a half second. Oh, come on. See, if he catches you, he can take you down real quick. I am going to just load up that save state from a minute ago. Right before the fight. Much easier. Should pop back up in a second. There we go. Alright. Nitrate shotgun shells first. Apparently I missed the second one, not great. Okay, these don't seem to be hitting. Probably even better. That might just be my best bet. Run away. Take a single shot. Run away. Etc., etc. Second again. There we go. Was he the boss? Was he a mini boss? Something happened. Just setting some explosives. Not much of a timer on there. Sound design, also not their forte. Alright, well. Back to the shipping yards, I guess.
Blade, what the hell was that?
One less suckhead in the world. I think we've stumbled across some serious shit here.
What?
Pull up the last 24 hours cargo transit logs for this port. Run a search for any shipments matching known Palatine holdings and fronts.
No problem. Searching. What has the Palatine got to do with this?
They're shipping something weird into the country. I overheard two boneheads talking in the warehouse about it, so I figured I'd check out the freighter.
Nothing listed here. Hold on, checking outgoing freight manifests.
They're covering their tracks. Nearly took me down with that ship.
I think I've got it. There's an unlisted shipment leaving the terminal tonight. No manifest, no destination, just clearances up the ass. It's gotta be it.
Trace it. The Palatine would never involve himself in something this messy unless it was real important.
I'm on it. It's scheduled to leave real soon, so you...
I've got a train to catch.
Where? Oh, and you're good. You can be nice and cozy. I'm the one that has to be present and talkative. That was just rude, really. What's over here? Just one of those gates that I might need to open. That guy almost took me out. Well, health kits, medikits. I've got health boosters. Is that a secret area? Machine pistol. Interesting. Well, I don't hate the machine pistol. Okay, so there are some range limits. I was able to lock onto a guy from far away, but he didn't even notice I was shooting at him, so not super effective. Now see, oftentimes in games, these days at least, when you have like a little door that opens up and some enemies pop out to fight you, usually after you beat them, you go to where they came from. That's like the way to get to the next area. But here you just got a lot of, here's a room that's just meant to hold a couple of dudes in it. And there's nothing in there afterwards. No reason to explore. Machine pistol is nice and fast, so I like that. Apparently, I'll be able to get carbon and silver bullets for the machine pistol too. Yeah, just a lot of doors that just cannot be interacted with. Which, I feel like if you didn't tell me I couldn't interact with it, it would be less disappointing. But when everyone has to say, you cannot open this door, it just makes it feel like the game is artificially small. Alright, well, that was almost bad for me, but I pulled through. Need a key to open this door now. That's a message that is helpful. But where might I find this key? Do you have my key? He does not. A grenade? I mean, a grenade is kind of like a key. Both of them can open doors. Oh, now that key-shaped item on the ground, that looks promising. Could be a map to a key. Oh, it's just a key. Even better. Can I find my way back to the far corner? Oops. I've unlocked the door. Oh, hello. Oh, I accidentally put my sword away. I was just using my fists. It's like this is not doing as much damage as I thought it would. Okay. Yeah, at this point I'm wondering, or realizing maybe, it seems like the maybe this whole game is, you know, this warehouse, freight container shipping yard is sort of like a hub for the whole game. Just kind of going off onto the boat for a level. Just, I don't know, I guess, I don't know, just farther into the yard for this level. Like, it doesn't... normally I would expect it to be like, okay, you're doing the shipyard level, and then you move on to something else for the next part of the game. But I think I'm starting to suspect it's just going to be all this, with the little branches off of it. We'll see. Is Blade forklift certified? I don't think he knows his way around a forklift. Whoa. These, oh, okay, I was gonna say, these ninjas do not know how to jump, but, they figured it out. Okay, I still don't actually know what coagulant and the energy drink do. These guys are gonna kill me, yep. Haven't had to fight that many of the ninja types before. At once. Is that... I don't think I noticed this ladder last time. Just a medikit and some coffins. Just to really drive home what we're dealing with here. Alright. Did I... oh my god, this is... took me back farther than having the machine pistol. So, lost some progress there, that's unfortunate. Jeez. Their machine pistols are kind of a nightmare. Alright, well, I will know to save at some point this time. It's nice that the effective range of my guns is higher than their sight range, it seems like. I can shoot them before they even know I'm there. Like so. I'm gonna double back real quick. Because of these guys. Extra health item if I need to come back for it, I guess. Okay. I'm going to save again real quick. And just need to answer a text real quick as well. Game came back up Right, good. Okay. Okay. All right. This music does remind me a bit of something out of Red Alert 2, which I said about the Spider-Man game too, which maybe just means that was kind of the vibe of some of the music in early 2000s video games. Right, the locked door. I'm just gonna save again real quick. Back to the locked door once again. Why not save it again for good measure? I don't mind cheesing the system here a little bit, if it's gonna set me that far back every time I die. Calm down. These security guards have not a whole lot of object permanence. Oh, come on. Another glyph, whatever that means functionally. Ah. I've got carbon bullets, and that actually works decently well against the sword ninjas. Especially when I've got a nice little vantage point. Now I can just take out the last one with my sword and not be too worried about it. And yep, let's go ahead and save it. Just straight ahead, I guess. Sure.
Blade, just listen. Don't talk. This line is not secure. I repeat, this line is not secure. I got a lot of company about to arrive, so I'm out of talk time. We've been set up. Get the hell off the train now. Just go and...
Whistler! Whistler!
I wonder what that was about. Damn. I don't know how they derailed the whole train. But I came out of it okay, so it's fine. Okay.
Whistler, you out there, old man?
I'm afraid Mr. Whistler is indisposed at the moment. Perhaps I can be of service.
Oh no.
Who the hell are you? Where's Whistler?
My name is Mannheim. I represent the House of Palatine. And don't concern yourself with him. He's quite unharmed. For now, anyway.
What do you want?
Good question. Someone like you.
You're out of your freaking mind.
Why, we're all the same to you, are we not? Mere fodder for your crusade. Is the enemy of my enemy not also my friend?
Meaning?
It's quite simple, really. We have a little task for you. It should pose few problems for an individual with your peculiar gifts. In this area, we'll find what appears to be a Buddhist temple. In fact, it's nothing of the sort. It's a Dragonetti safe house. Inside there, you will find their leader.
Why me? You seem to have torn the place up pretty good already.
That was an unfortunate accident in transit. A crate insufficiently fastened. Nothing you need to concern yourself with.
So why should I do this little favor for you, friend?
Do it, and we will consider releasing Mr. Whistler unharmed.
And you expect me to take your say-so on that?
Not particularly, but then again, it hardly matters, does it? While negotiation is truly one of the great joys in my life, in this instance, I don't have the time, and you, Blade, don't have the luxury.
Screw you, Mannheim.
Screw you, Mannheim, indeed. This place is looking rough. Did the train jump up and crash through here when it derailed? Ninjas wandering the streets, no home of their own. Need a key to open this door again. Okay. Want to bet it looks like the exact same key from before? What's happening? Is that a thing? Unclear. Oh no, this key is silver this time instead of gold. Oh, but it leads to a gold key as well as a save spot. zombie thralls. At least they don't pose too much of a threat once I start whacking them. Okay, a car broke through the side of the house here, the building. Oh. This is a nice place. Multi-launcher blades. Okay, so those are the little blade weapons that he has in the movie. I might just be able to let the security guard and the vampire zombie thrall take care of each other. Security guard's not doing well. But also taking a while to die. Attaboy. As we all know, security guards are more weak to bullets than they are to swords. Need another key. Maybe in here? Okay. Maybe I will be back once I find a key. Still haven't had occasion to use the grenades yet. But next boss I'll be sure to use them. UV grenade for vampires, one assumes. So many of these rooms are just identical, which is going to make navigating not very easy if I have to go through similar areas. Sure. A whole lot of car crashes in this part of town. Oh boy. Come on. Am I not supposed to go up here? I assumed I needed to climb over. Oops. Another glyph. Kobijitsu. that a ladder? I just can't see it. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Just had to find it and then look at it at the right angle. And there's a key, hopefully the key. Hello. Glad these zombies carry some money with them. Couldn't even see him. Hey, that works pretty well. Yeah, I'm definitely somewhat lost at this point. Is a loading screen a good sign? I'm not sure. Okay, I feel like I remember coming through here. That's the other side of the truck. I went through this store. So if I just keep going the direction I was generally going, I should be able to figure out where that locked door was that I've already forgotten. Exactly where I came from. I found that. Somewhere over here, maybe? I think maybe I should save it. I'm gonna do a quick save. Actually, I think I'm gonna take a quick break to get a snack. Just gonna leave that paused for a couple minutes. Alright, I might stop soon if I get to a good stopping point. Maybe if I find another boss like that last guy. About 2 hours into this stream, and it was 3.5 to 5.5 hours was the average complete time on how long to beat, so. Hopefully I'm getting to around a third or half complete checkpoint. Okay, so I already came through here, of course. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going. Was it here? No, that's right. Well, I came through here also. Doesn't mean it's not where I'm supposed to go, but I don't remember coming over here. But there's just a gun and a cop in the strip club, ready to shoot. And a leg on the stage. It's like a waist-high bar. Okay, nowhere to go in here. Great. Fantastic. Loading screen doesn't mean much on its own. Was it back this way? So I feel like it was not this far back that I saw the locked door I needed to get through. But I could be wrong. Can't be opened. Aha! Found it. Then I will make space for the item. Alright. Hey, a save spot. This is a very low ceiling. Even just beyond that being uncomfortable for anyone in there, it's gonna be hard to get the game camera to a comfortable place when it's that low. Okay. Is this, am I supposed to do anything with this? Doesn't seem like it. Another labyrinth. Door won't open. Oh. Okay. That's a... Okay. That's just a big guy out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm gonna... multi-launcher and a key. Okay, where's this multi-launcher? Multi-launcher bolts, UV grenades, okay, so it's a grenade launcher. Silver multi-launcher blades, multi-launcher explosive, okay. expect them to fight each other. Well, thank goodness they did, because that made that easier than it would have been otherwise. Alright, well there had not been any instant death pits in the game up till now, so I was not expecting that to be an issue. Get the shotgun ready for this guy. Some money on him. I should have just kept running. Yep. Because if I get into the next area, he can get distracted by the other zombie thing. Basically just a matter of luck if he will run straight at me and attack, or just kind of spin around, not doing anything. I guess I just got lucky that time. Go ahead and save it real quick. Just gonna run straight through. Where's the other guy? You come in here. Oh, nope, got stuck. No space. Okay, well, you're supposed to get distracted. You're supposed to fight him. Yeah, that didn't help. Gonna reload that. Should pop back up. There we go. There we go. Wonder if I can get him stuck in there. Nope, not who I meant to shoot. Yeah, okay. It was working the first time better. Maybe just a UV grenade. I expected to use that for more of a boss, but that do? That didn't do that much. Okay. There we go. Well, distracted him for a second. Okay, well. Might be a good time to save again after I get rid of this guy. Go ahead and save. Wait for the stream. There we go. Alright, now, can I jump over this? Is that the next goal? Alright. Said at the start of this that I was going to dread any platforming. Not because I don't like it, but because the controls for this game are not conducive to that. Oh. It's wild seeing, like, these earlier games have, you know, a save spot here when there are enemies actively attacking you. Just having played through Resident Evil 2 and 3, it's like if there's a save spot, you're safe. Not in Blade, though. Now, if this is a save spot, this other lovely blue circle I see over here must be a resource point, resupply point, and now I can pay attention to how much money it spends. 369 down to 89, so 280? Or maybe it just takes up as much money as it can, but I would think it'd be more than that then. That's gruesome. Though it's like it's through his eye if you're looking at this angle, but it looks like it's outside the head at this angle. Just a weird glitch in the render. Okay. More zombie boys. Probably just better to go past them. Let's see what looks like maybe a security guard. Nope. Just another zombie. I was wrong. Okay, well. The man with the invisible machine gun. At least it seems like I can run past most of these guys if it's going to be too inconvenient to fight them. There's not a whole lot of benefit to fighting them. You get a little bit of money, but I just spent everything at a resupply point, and my controller is not responding. Not great. What do you want? Reconnect. Anything at all. I'm gonna have to turn it off because nothing's happening. Lovely. Oh boy. Just gonna restart the emulator, honestly. Alright, controller works now. Will it have my save file? It just puts me back at that save point. That's fine. All right. I can get the resupply. Just more ammo to use on any other big boys that show up. Now don't get stuck on the hedge. Okay, and then through here is where there was someone who can just very quickly kill me. Okay, that's... I mean, not fun. Doesn't seem like... You know, like there's no hint at what's about to happen. You're just expected to immediately get killed. And then no, next time, well, I guess I'll run to the side, try to take cover. Come on. I didn't get hit going there, so I'm just going to save again real quick. I'm doing a lot of abusing of the save state of the emulator, but I don't feel too bad. I don't think it's taking away from the experience. Just wait for it to pop back up on stream. There it is. There was like an automated gun over there, and that guy is just waiting to throw a grenade at me. Don't need to reload that. I can just jump straight back to this part. It just sucks that it pops off the stream every time I save or load a save state. Okay. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too hard once I understood what was happening. I need a key here, and he has a key, and some grenades. I don't know if I can deal with that turret. I'm not going to if I don't have to.
Oh, I do love a circus. And what is a circus without a clown?
Dragonetti.
What are you doing here, Daywalker? Playing detective? Counting the carcasses as they pile up?
You turn over a rock, you find slime underneath. No biggie.
Or perhaps an assassin? Is that how you envision yourself?
What is it with you assholes? Do you always talk in riddles, or is it just me?
Let us speak plainly, then. We are aware of your little arrangement with the Palatine. Nothing happens here day or night without our knowledge. I trust you weren't naive enough to take that offer at face value.
It bought me some time.
You have less time than you can possibly imagine. There are worse threats to consider than Palatine retribution.
The thing in the crate?
Bravo.
What is it?
It has no name. It is ancient and powerful. Even now, when it turns in its half-sleep, they cannot control it. Soon it will awaken, and this, All this will be laid waste.
They? You mean the Palatine, right? But why?
They wish to displace us within the House of Erebus. Their credo is that force alone dictates authority. They have no sense of tradition, no class. It has the power to support their reign of terror.
You said they can't control it, though.
For a while, perhaps. Well, there are always other cities.
So how do we stop it?
We? This is your problem. You are the wild card here, Blade.
Oh yeah, I just remembered I'm supposed to wax your worthless ass.
That's the spirit. Unfortunately, I'm unable to return the compliment. This projection before you is depressingly insubstantial. We would have stopped it already had you not interfered at the docks. The Palatine should be congratulated for engineering your appearance. It was an eventuality we had not foreseen.
This just gets better and better.
I'm pleased to see the irony of the situation. However, our mutual problem remains the Palatine. They are keeping your associate, Mr. Whistler, as insurance against you moving against them, correct?
Where are they keeping him?
Close to home. But
The Palatine building downtown?
should you wish to save this city, I suggest you forget your friend. It gains in strength every hour, and
Is Whistler there?
if you face the demon unprepared, you will die. The curator of the city museum is a familiar of mine. He has a trinket for you, a token which should help you in the fight.
Last chance, suckhead.
Yes. But if you go, you will simply be playing into their hands, don't you understand?
How do I get in?
Follow the sewers. You can work your way upwards from the basement once you have a key. But to get that will not be easy. There are ancient catacombs beneath the building, older than this city, and well guarded. They should be your first destination.
I'll hit the museum later.
Almost a thank you. That sentimental streak will be your undoing, Blade.
Come on, come on. This is... the combat system in this is not made for taking on... Oh, that is... I don't like that. Oh boy. Okay, well... I'm just gonna go. The stream will catch up in a second, but I'm gonna have to deal with all this shit again. Okay. I can just skip the cutscene at least. Now, earlier I used the carbon machine pistol to... Oh, they are able to dodge or block bullets with their swords. That doesn't seem super fair, in my opinion. Am I going crazy here? There's not... I can try the grenade launcher maybe, but... just take us all out. Alright, that might be my best bet. hit them with a grenade before they get close. Alright. Yada. Did that even hit? Alright, so the grenade is just gonna hurt me as bad as them. Not always the same ammunition clip necessarily, but I'm gonna save again anyway. Let's see how these multi-launcher blades work out. Oh, pretty well. Except they still take me out. I fear I'm getting in the habit, or, you know, at least at risk of it, that I do in a lot of games, of saving up the strong ammunition, weapons, potions, that kind of thing. Whereas I should just use them early and I will get more. I have an issue here when I shoot the... what are they? The silver multi-launcher blades. It seems like they do a lot of damage if they hit, but they are not guaranteed to hit. Or at least less likely than, like, with the pistol. Like, yeah, like it took 2 shots to even get a hit in, and then by that time, they catch up with me and kick my ass anyway. Explosive multi-launcher bolts. I wonder if those would be better. Might just be the same problem with the grenade and catch me in the blast. Yep. Wrong angle and the explosion just gets me. Alright, how about... like that last time, I'll try to go jump on the ledge under the Buddhist statue. And then... oh. They can still get me. Okay. This is where these older games just like you get stuck on this some scenario where it just does not work. Like, I'm very thankful I have the save state, or else I would have to go all the way back to the last save point every time you die. That's too far. Unclear if Well, that worked. Coming at them straight on is better. But at this point, I'm just trying to get away. Come on. Oh. Okay. Did the other one give up? Oh, was he fighting the zombie? Maybe not. He might have just been stuck in there. Yeah, that's okay. If there's just one of them, I can take him out with my sword. Oh, that's not my sword. Door is jammed. I haven't seen doors jammed before. I've seen you can't open this door, and this door will not open. Oh, interesting. Now, where is that? 'Cause that's not the big one that I was at earlier. Is that it? Doesn't seem to be. Another one of the same size. Is it? Do I have to deal with these guys one way or the other? I would rather not. Oh, hello. No, that's bad. This is bad. This is... Alright, well at least I have a save spot now. Maybe if I draw them out... Oh. As I was saying, maybe if I draw them out, I can... Okay, well that did nothing. That'll do. But only the one? I thought there was... he's up there. He's far enough away that I might not have to fight him. Also, it's taking me stamina, if that's what that is, the yellow bar on the left, to strafe while aiming at him. That seems too much. And now here's the statue that moved. Did that hurt me to walk on that fire? Am I supposed to be looking at the pattern here? 2, 4, 5? I don't know what that is referring to. I might as well take care of this guy while I've only got him. Okay. That might come in handy. Was that there before? Another silver machine pistol clip. It could come in handy, actually. Quite a bit of it. Alright. Don't know. It feels like a puzzle that those lights are supposed to correspond to something. But what? Because these smaller Buddhas, I assume they're supposed to be Buddhas. Not entirely clear from the texture. Didn't even notice that guy before. He was just pinned by the foot. Here's a candle, but oh, I did not think to break the vases because that's just rude. And why would I want to do that? All right. Well, I got lucky on my first one. Where to now? Doors jammed. You did say that. That's different than the other messages I get for doors. So does it mean something? Who knows? Can I interact with the statues at all? No. Unless... Nope. Do I go back even farther? Where I came before? Have I completed part of this area? Am I going to have to remember 2, 4, 5? Is this a door? So many questions. Can I even go back through here? Okay, apparently not. So there's something to be done in one of these directions. But what? I mean, this means something. There's something to do with this statue moving back to reveal 6 spots, 3 of which are glowing, I think on fire. I think I might have gotten hurt when I stepped onto it earlier. Is there... R1 to strafe. Hadn't really figured that out yet. I don't seem to be able to aim. I mean, I don't like having to look up tips in a game, but this is not a game that is especially precious to me, and I don't think I'm going to be really losing out on the experience of it if I have to look up some help for what I'm supposed to do at this point. So I'm going to pause and do a quick search. Here's hoping there's a nice walkthrough for the game. Okay. Start of the walkthrough is just going over like the different types of enemies. Okay. So shipping area is 1.0, docks, Buddhist temple, garage, storm drains. Okay. So I see Buddhist temple coming before sewers, but I feel like I did sewers already. Okay, it seems like the implication here is that the Buddha that slid back should have revealed a hole? Did I not hit the switch in this? Is that my problem? I keep investigating it, but I didn't actually hit the switch this time. Oh boy. Okay, I thought there was a hole last time I looked there. I died the first time I hit the switch, ran back, forgot to hit the switch again. And I've just been running around with the hole not revealed. Okay. Well, stupid me. Figured it out. Wasn't even something I was really missing, I just fucked up. Ugh. Oh, they're in the water. A lot of them are in the water. Running past them is definitely helpful. Okay. But it's also helpful to not have to deal with them. Just to know that they are, well, at least knocked down. Some of these guys do get back up. Sir? Sir, are you okay? I should just look up what some of these items do. Let's see, the coagulant, the serums, the energy drink. I must have mentioned them in the walkthrough I was just looking at. Oh, this is washing out my face, isn't it? Let's see. Okay, so health booster, 33% health. Medikit, 66% health. Coagulant, 100% health. So those are just 3 different health items, different amounts. And then same thing, small serum, 25% stamina. Large serum, 50% stamina. Energy drink, 100% stamina. Okay. There are a total of 14 glyphs throughout the game. They are scattered throughout the game and usually hidden in hard-to-find areas. Each glyph unlocks an option for the library menu that tells a bit more about the lore of Blade. All right. Okay. Come on. Come on, Blade, you can do it. There we go. Uh-oh, someone's coming. That's not fair. That's some shit. Good time for the coagulant. Okay, what opened? I didn't. Was it this? Okay. I knew there was something down there. on stamina for once. Still seem to be able to swing the sword at least when low. I don't know if it just doesn't do damage at that point. Key and a switch. Can I just jump over there? I'm starting to run low on items a bit, relative to the abundance I had earlier. Come on. Come on. Okay, apparently it won't let me just jump over the railing. Guessing I can go through this door down here now. Slowly but surely. Okay. No thank you. Oh, he's still coming. Sure. Bad time to save. And there's a dog in the sewer. I can barely see. It is dark. And I am collecting enemies behind me, I think, at this point. Yeah, it's not gonna go well. Still alive. Oh boy. It seems like an obnoxious area where, like, I've kind of gotten lucky here. Got a hole? Maybe more than one exit out of here. Interesting. Feels like either you suffer through fighting every individual enemy, or you know where to go and just make a beeline for it. Or, like me, just kind of get lucky. I just guessed. I feel like that could have gone very badly. Whew, all right. Aha. That works. Honestly, doesn't feel especially satisfying to find the right way to go here, because it just really does feel like I'm guessing. The door won't open from this side. Another new message. wall looks weak. Okay, well, I haven't destroyed any walls yet. Seen plenty of enemies. Okay, come on. That didn't do much. About how I expected that to go. Alright, well, got through those guys okay. Okay, so I came from over there. Need a key for here. Alright. Can't see shit. Not that bad, but it's not great. This door is where I came through, right? Is there someone right on the other side? No. But maybe through here? Someone through here, certainly. Come on, come on, keep moving. I can just destroy the wall. Just gets me a glyph. Come on. Where are you? I didn't know I could go in there. Probably could have found an easier way around it. Okay, straight to some catacombs. This looks very similar to earlier part of the game. A lot of reused assets. Door won't open. Or am I supposed to shoot those, maybe? So it would seem. Looks like some of these slabs are loose. How far back is this going to send me? Get off of me, come on. No sound. Like he's not even there. And then they are going to kill me. But maybe. Nope, they come through anyway. Okay. Now, if I can get to back to that sewer section, though, that feels like maybe they won't be able to follow me there. I mean, okay, now I forget where exactly I was going. I'll find it. I'll figure it out. Loading, yes. Aha. There we go. I just run through. And there we go. They cannot follow me, so I'm going to do a quick save state. Oh, should I stop? It is getting late. See if I can accomplish anything here this time, but it might be about time to call it quits. I think I may be most of the way through the game, honestly. Come on. Just shoot the... Okay, there we go. They just made that difficult. Right, some of the slabs are loose, so... Good jump. Will there be more of that to deal with? I don't know. Just another hole to jump into? What is this? Another weak wall. Looks different. Looks like something. More barrels. So that's probably... Yep. Now, will there be more trap? Will they tell me if there is? Will it be obvious? Creepy door. This door won't open. Well, alright. Safe spot. Might be good a place as any to stop. I want to continue just because I want to see how close I really am to the end, but it could just be a while. So I am going to go ahead and do another save state just to be safe, but then I'm going to call it quits. For now, I will be back. I will play the game again, but hopefully it'll just be a two-parter. So tune in next time to see the end of 2000's Blade, the prequel to 1998's Blade.